I've been playing War Thunder again for about 5 months now, and you would think I've gotten better at the game, but in reality, I still struggle to get a single kill in air or ground realistic battles. That was until I walked into a store and bought a $10 keyboard and mouse combo, and things would change forever. Well guys, I always thought that I just had a terrible skill issue in War Thunder, but I'm not making this up. The first game I played, having not looked at the keybinds, I cooked. It was amazing, and I'm going to talk about it with you today. So guys, my name is Rego Fighter, welcome back to the channel, and if you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe, and let's get into it. So I've had War Thunder for a very long time, but I haven't played it for a very long time. I've been in and out and haven't invested a lot of time into the game compared to others, so think of me as an inexperienced veteran. But anyways, I always played the game with a controller, but I did periodically play it with a keyboard and mouse, but I never got around to actually putting energy to learning the full controls or fully utilizing the mouse. I pretty much just used the mouse to make quick adjustments, and the keyboard was just used to type messages in chat very quickly. But until recently, I haven't used a keyboard and mouse. And I can tell you guys, it makes a huge difference in both tank and air realistic. So guys, I guess the debate is over. Keyboard and mouse is superior to controller. So yeah, if you're using a controller, try out keyboard and mouse. You're probably going to notice a big difference. That's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. I'm just joking. Let's get into it. So, when it comes to tank realistic, driving the tank feels more responsive and accurate. If you want to turn the tank 360 degrees with a controller, I can't help but feel the controller feels a bit sluggish. The tank also doesn't exactly respond the way you want most of the time. And I think this is because sometimes when you're turning the controller, you might not exactly be turning the joystick 90 degrees to the left or right. But when it comes to aiming, this is where I see the most improvement in my gameplay. Using a mouse has made me realize that aiming with a controller feels like aiming with the arrow keys on a keyboard. It takes a lot of skill and practice to be able to aim with a joystick, as you have to readjust the cursor constantly. Whereas with a mouse, you just point at the desired target, which requires a lot less skill and effort. Take a look at this video. Notice how slow I am to respond to fast moving threats when I'm using the controller. Look at the number of opportunities I miss because I know if I try and quickly readjust to aim for them, I'll lose the opportunities I can definitely get if I'm being patient. When I'm aiming, I don't even aim for any weak spots because I know that with the controller, even a minor adjustment might set my aim off completely. So I just point at the target and shoot. I mean, compare it with this video. This is the first time I ever played with a keyboard and mouse. I haven't even looked at the keybinds. And look, I'm just aiming at the target and bam. Even though I died twice in this game due to poor decision making at the start, my third respawn, I got 3 kills. And I've noticed it in all my games. My kill count in ground realistic battles is up to 3 on average per game in all battle ratings. These improvements don't just translate into ground battles, but also in air battles where I've noticed a big improvement, especially when it comes to my aiming and aerobatics. Using the controller, the cursor is very slow, and yes, you can change the settings to make it move faster, but it makes it even more difficult to aim accurately with the controller. With the mouse, I pretty much just point at the target where I'm supposed to shoot and fire. The keyboard also gives me a lot of aerobatic control. As with a controller, the only aerobatic control I have is rolling. The keyboard allows me to access the elevators and the rudders too, whereas the controller just only gave me access to the ailerons. This has allowed me to make sharper turns and achieve more daring maneuvers, as well as improving my evasion techniques, although I still need to work on that. But I would say the biggest win with the keyboard and mouse has to be with bombers, especially when using the gunner view. It's not only easy to aim, but I can still control the aircraft, even in the gunner view. This has to be one of the biggest injustices Gaijin has committed against console players. Despite having a free joystick, console players can't control the aircraft while defending themselves in the gunner view. So not all bombers have a choice to fly in a straight line. It's either defend yourself or fly in a straight line for console players. Believe it or not, I actually had a KD ratio in aerialistic battles of less than 0.5. This has improved significantly with the keyboard and mouse, as I can now do more aerobatic maneuvers and fully utilize the aircraft. It makes a big difference, especially when flying the BF-109. But I still tend to invert my controls depending on where I'm looking, which has cost me quite a bit, but I'm just happy that now I can be on par with more players. This video is not going to be very scientific because I haven't been playing with a keyboard and mouse for that long. It's only been about a week, but it makes a huge improvement. If you're a console player and you're still playing with a controller, I recommend that you try out a keyboard and mouse. If you don't have a keyboard and mouse, try not to buy an expensive keyboard and mouse kit. Look for a small gaming keyboard kit. I picked an HP gaming keyboard kit from Fusertech, which is the local tech store in my country. And the mouse sometimes has a problem where it will randomly drift the cursor down, but so far I am happy. So if you have a controller and you're a console player, please do try out a keyboard and mouse just for a day and see whether you see an improvement like I did. Maybe it's because I'm more adept to using a keyboard and mouse, but type your result in the comments. Anyway guys, if you're still watching, you are a true soldier in this army, and I truly appreciate your support. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you haven't already, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It also means a lot. It's been a year since I started working on this channel the way I do, and I'm really happy with the progress we've made. Even if we haven't reached our goal, we're at least at 100 subscribers, and that's amazing compared to last year. Anyways, that's it from me, and see you all next time.